I think we've been sold the idea that dating goes a little something like this: boy meets girl, or boy meets boy, or girl meets girl, and boy or girl, or whomever you identify as, likes a particular person. And now, all of a sudden, because you guys like each other, you now go together, and that person isn't allowed to flirt with anybody else. And if they do, they're a bad person. But I also think we're learning that with that approach, we are entering into toxic, obsessive, and possessive relationships. And this is coming from a girl who I still could not get over that possessive, obsessive bullshit. I'm still working through it now. I've even gotten attached to more recently to someone in the public eye who doesn't even know I exist, and had a full-blown relationship with them in my head. I knew I needed help. I just didn't know where to look or what I was looking for. I knew what I wanted in a relationship because personally I like my freedom, but I couldn't give that in a relationship and didn't think I deserved it in a relationship either. I'd put what I wanted aside and made the relationship about them. When they didn't reciprocate, I got mad. Here's what I've learned with the help of research and choosing to be single and celibate for the last 7 years. First of all, the reason we attach goes way deeper than just being attracted to someone or liking someone. We attach to people for different reasons. Maybe they remind us of ourselves, or on some subconscious level, they remind us of someone who has abused us or who we felt wronged by. On a subconscious level, we keep attaching to that familiar thing in an effort to fix that past wound that we've yet to heal. And the more we run from those things that need healing, the more toxic relationships we run the risk of continuing to engage in. A relationship with someone else needs to come with understanding your personal relationship with yourself. So here's my current opinion on dating. This isn't advice or suggestions unless you relate to it, and I may or may not elaborate on these points in a later video. I'm also still learning myself, so with time some of my views may change, or if they don't, I'll definitely learn things that could be added to these. 1. You don't need to commit to the first person who shows an interest in you, or the first person you show an interest in. If you're not committed to someone, date around. 2. Question your attraction to the person. Sometimes what initially attracts you is old wounds. If you can identify that's what it is, it can inform your decisions going forward with that person. 3. Take your time to get to know the person. Sometimes attraction has you projecting a fantasy onto someone, and that's who you expect them to be. When the reality becomes clear that this person you're with is not this fantasy person you've built them up to be, then the pain of that realization can threaten to tear you into little pieces. 4. Have clear and open communication. What I've learned from Facing Love Addiction by Pia Mellody, the book I've been learning more about healthy relationships from, is that you're not obligated to share everything with your partner. Your partner doesn't need to know everything about you, but what you do choose to share, you must always choose to be honest about that thing. 5. Know what you want and need. Establish your boundaries. So let me repeat that. Know what you want and need. Establish your boundaries. When you know what you want and need, you can make mental notes about whether or not this relationship satisfies what you want and need. 6. Get to know you. Be okay with spending time with yourself. Enjoy your own company. Find things that make you happy even when you are apart from your partner. Learn how to satisfy your wants and needs without a partner, so that with a partner, the partner becomes a complement, not a substance. 7. Become at peace with time apart and silence. Again, as Facing Love Addiction by Pia Melody suggests, healthy relationships have moments of silence within them. It doesn't mean that something is wrong just because you're not talking 24/7 or know what each other is doing every second. The relationship isn't working out, make peace with letting it go. Don't view yourself as a failure, the other partner as a failure, or the relationship as a failure. Again, as Miss Pia suggests, view it as a success. It means you've made progress at identifying your needs and wants, identified what you don't want, and made a healthy choice for yourself to walk away from the situation instead of continue the toxic cycle of going in and out of fantasy, never being satisfied with your reality, or losing yourself in an effort to stay in a relationship that is doing neither you nor your partner any good. If you can identify that ending it is in both of your best interests, you are successful and have made wonderful progress. Since I am a recovering love addict myself, and I'm therefore learning these things as well, I still have that toxic, possessive, obsessive reaction to relationships and dating, which is why I'm still single. But I'd like to have healthier relationships and encourage others to have healthier relationships. I've decided to share this because I understand that toxic cycle, and it hurts me to go through and watch others go through that unnecessary pain. Well, necessary if it helps you learn the lessons. And that's that. Bye.